Round 7 of the Racemore GT World Series at the iconic Suzuka circuit delivered thrilling racing action as our drivers from around the world battled for every inch of the track. This was a perfect proving ground for the near-to-real-life racing experience that you get with the Racemore's state-of-the-art full-motion simulators.
Here we see the current standings then.
Yeah, it's Carl Jonsson, like I said, 9 points ahead of Monson, sorry. Then it's Alex Burke in third, Enzo Holman in fourth. He didn't quite have the race, I think, that he was hoping for at Indianapolis. Then it was Matt Armstrong in fifth. A good race for him, a good sprint race, especially for him. Ended up on the podium there, so he was really happy with that. Then Lucas Sundal in sixth, Dion Ernholm in seventh, Niklas Jansson in eighth, Gustav Jansson in ninth, and then Johan Sjöblom in the ninth, together with him on the same points. He's taking his time. There's the green flag, the green lights on the gantry. That means this race is underway. It took its good time to get this race underway, but finally the Reds are rising. The two Fords at the front of the field fighting it down the turn one. Monson keeps the lead ahead of Jansson. Behind that is the McLaren of Alex Burke.
Now here he comes on the inside.
It's the move for Jansson and Monson. The championship, like I said, heating up. Monson has to cut the chicane. And Carl Jonsson trying to force the error. Feels like he's quicker at this point in time. And is still going to have the inside line going into turn one. But this championship, well, they're coming to blows now. We're getting to the end. We're getting to the feisty bit of the championship. Jonsson looking to the outside. Didn't quite have the speed down the straight. Forces Monson wide. Forces the mistake out of the 1-2-7 Fords. And gets past. It's Jonsson to the lead.
So here on the inside we have Johansson trying again into the SS, and it's very tight in its contact.
Yeah, one of the cars had to... No, indeed, they both made it through the chicane. For a moment I thought one of the cars had to cut the chicane, but look who came through. It's Silverheider who makes his way past the Ferrari. We thought for a moment when Carl Jonsson got past, he would be able to drive away from Albin Monson just a little. However, that slipstream, or just the sheer pace of Albin Monson, is still keeping him in the contest for P1 here. Here is Silver. Great to see him racing on the bottom right. There he is, behind the 333 machine. Will he go for a move? I think it's too tricky, I would say. He's going to try it though. And luckily, Jägerqvist sees him coming. A bit of an oversteer, I say a bit, a massive oversteer moment for Silver. Manages to keep it pointing in the right direction, and that in itself is already an achievement.
Monson super aggressive now on Jansson there.
The two championship protagonists next to each other through 130R. Thinks the better of it does Monson. Forces Jansson wide though, sets him up for the chicane. This is the last lap of the race, the last corners of the race. The two championship rivals. Monson needs to get ahead to keep his championship hopes alive, and he does so to the line. Last lap of the race, Monson gets Jansson. What a drive and what a move for Albin Monson, and across the line they come. Jansson will be disappointed with that, but great racing between the two championship rivals. Silver has made his way up into P7-2. Oh no, contact! Contact with the Ferrari of Pascota. They both go round. All four of them make contact. But I think it's the Ferrari of Jansson who gets through. Then it's the McLaren of Silver who still gets P8. But my oh my, Silver coming to blows with the Ferrari of Pascota just before the line.
The championship race remains wide open as we head into the final round. With only 2 points separating the top two drivers, everything is on the line for the ultimate showdown at the final race on the legendary Nürburgring Nordschleife.